it's like it was
Oh, man,
okay.
for fuck's
So
sake. I was so distracted by that email, dude. I'm sorry. That's
no, it's
shitty.
fine.
We're live
So
now. We're live now.
we're live now. So
Yeah,
long
we're live.
story
So
short is
no bullies.
no bowling. Hold on.
No bullies.
So
Which is
long
great
story short,
because we have the comic book bullies podcast.
yeah, we do.
But anyway, welcome to the pre-show, everybody. This is the part of the show where we talk about what we're going to do on the show. Taylor is expected to join us
Hey,
soonish.
he's a wizard. He arrives when he's
He
supposed
just
to.
arrives, yeah, exactly
Yep.
when he's supposed to. But oh yeah, it's the preview show. This is just we talk about all the new books coming
We got
out
a bunch of
this
them this
week.
week. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bunch of good week.
it's a marvelous fucking stacked, dude. DC
Oh
not
yeah,
a little less
Marvel.
so, but man,
Yeah,
there's a book I've been waiting on a while over at DC, and
we're gonna ignore
I think I'm gonna
Superior
get
Spider-Man
Taylor.
though.
I think I'm gonna get Taylor to pick up 2 new series over at DC this week. You know what I mean? 2 number ones, and his stack. He gets a lot of fucking comics, dude. You know,
Yeah, it's gonna be
but
really it's definitely gonna be when it comes to the top three this weekend. It's gonna be a who's of what is the best of the best. This is
oh
a very
man,
stacked week.
yeah. I'm gonna cut the news segment down Sunday because of there being so many books to talk about. Depending on
Oh,
what happened,
there's
you know,
yeah,
there ain't no
it's
news yet. It's only Monday, you know. Mm.
I mean we got Curses of Chaos, we got Superior Spider-Man, we got
We gonna get to all of them
we're gonna get a bunch of stuff. We
over
got a lot of
at
stuff.
Marvel for sure.
Marvel's
Uh,
stacked this week.
anything cool? You do anything cool this week? You weren't on last night. You were watching Loki. How far did you get into Loki
We
season 2?
got about halfway through, so we are at
So
the
3
halfway mark.
episodes. It's
Yep.
about standard, you know, for a family guy. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's very good. I like how
Yeah.
it immediately picks up after they killed the Kane, the last of us Kane,
Well,
the
just wait to
one
the
the
end
one at the
too.
end of
Yeah.
time Kane.
Just wait to the end too, because it's and I actually want to watch it again. I'm rewatching the Orville right now, but I am going to get to it. I fixed up my compost bins today. They're built out of old pallets, you know,
There's Taylor.
repurposed pallets, and
Man,
they
I
were a little
really missed
airy.
some heart racing conversation here.
No, you didn't
Andy
miss
was actually
anything,
talking
man.
about Loki just before I moved on to what I was doing today, what I did today.
Oh man, I missed
But
talking about something cool, and I have to listen to
he's
you talk
only
about your
halfway through.
composting.
He's only
I'm only
halfway
halfway
through
through.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
yeah.
they
Right,
were way
right
too
now,
airy. I had to seal them
yeah,
up a little bit. Now they're like boxes, like firm boxes, all full of leaves and food. I can't wait. It's so cool.
yeah. I'm totally.
Let's do the
I'm
damn
actually
thing.
glad to be a homeowner right now, where I get to like take care of
Yeah.
my own yard. So
So
it's awesome.
don't get me started, please. Taylor, if he was with you, he would smack you in the fucking face because it's like, please stop Gomer from talking about gardening. But yeah, if you want any tips, now Taylor's like, now I'm just gonna slap you in the face because stop talking about gardening.
Man, I'm not gonna bust your chops on anything, but
I know,
you,
but this is not a
you said
gardening
let's
show.
do the damn things. Let's do the damn
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
Let's go.
Stop using words against me, man.
Somebody wake up Hicks.
Higgs.
I don't want to overhype it or anything, Andy, but that last episode of Loki was really good.
Dude, he was just talking about the first episode, and I was like, holy shit, I gotta go back and watch the whole thing. You know? And that's not a spoiler. Kind of spoiler.
Well, we're only halfway
Greetings,
through
geeks.
it now.
Welcome back. Another episode of This Geek in Comics, Outright Geekery's comic book shit talk show.
Shit Talk Show.
Gomer, Taylor, and Andy hanging out.
Hey.
Again, we're doing the previews. So let's just jump right into it. These are books coming out Wednesday, November 15th. Some of them actually come out Monday and Tuesday, depending on where you are. It's anarchy out there. But anyway, we start at Boom because, again, we're living in the worst timeline. Nothing wrong with Boom. It's just, wow, how, things have changed. Not much from them. They are selling the Animal Pound ash can. A gross of them for $3. Yeah, I'm ready for this, man. This is Tom King's book. It's like Animal Farm, but like Animal Pound. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
cannot
this
wait
is
for this.
more of
Wait on
Seems
this,
like it's been a
Taylor.
real boom period for all these Animal Farm, but not books that
Yeah,
have been
this
coming out lately.
dystopian takes on
What was the other one? Animal
classics,
Castle, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, Jeff chiming in.
Hey,
Yes, good
Jeff
Monday.
Hey,
too.
Jeff.
Hello, thank you, sir. But yeah, this is not actually the issue. This is like an Ashcan promotional thing. So
Yeah.
still waiting on that. Coda hits number 3. They do have the Dune book at number 11. Their debut this week is Lotus Land number 1. Now this sounds pretty cool. It's Darcy Van Polgeest and Caio Philippe. It's a future ultramodern decay, and there's an advancement that promises to end entropy, right? Which is, I mean, literally, you can't do that. It's just you can't end entropy. It doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, they're saying that this is a timely and thought-provoking look into the human condition, set in a dystopia that's as grounded as it is metaphysical. So yeah, metaphysical entropy. Yeah, you can't stop entropy. It's literally like one of the forces of the universe. You know, you can't add something. There's a law or something, a
Yeah,
dynamics of
you
some kind.
can't add
I'm not
something
a
without
scientist.
subtracting
Okay.
something, and
Yeah,
it's gonna
exactly.
happen.
If Christopher Nolan has taught me anything, it's that I have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. So moving on to DC Comics, Batman and Robin number 3. How long has it been since the last issue? I think that might have been before Night Terrors.
Before Night Terrors, right?
No,
I think so.
This has
Yeah.
been coming out. No, that's just patently untrue. This started up right after Gotham War began.
Oh, it did. Okay, so I'm not
Oh.
behind. Maybe they just
I'm
skipped
behind them.
some
I'm really
weeks
behind on this
because of
one.
Gotham War. Like it didn't want to tie in.
N-
I don't know. It feels like it's been
Maybe,
forever.
I don't know.
Since issue 2. But
Like the
fantastic
first
series.
episode is like built into the premise, which kind of hasn't aged well now. That like Damian and Bruce are like the only ones who are sticking together, kind of like at the end of that first issue of Gotham War, you know.
Yeah, and that doesn't help. That doesn't work right now, considering
No, it
Batman's
doesn't.
new status quo. So
This
good
continuity is all fucked with this. But,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah, we'll talk more about weird continuity at DC here in a minute. I don't know about this. The Hush Saga omnibus for $150.
No,
It does collect a
no.
whole hell of a lot of comics.
Okay, so there's Hush Volume 1 and Volume 2. Is
Yeah.
this also like that follow-up stuff that they did later?
It is. It's from
Okay.
Detective Comics and The Wizard number 0, the Hush interlude. Tales from Hush. I mean,
Hush
it's a lot.
was one of the first Batman comic books I ever read, actually.
It's good.
Yeah,
that was
Hush
coming
is
out when I
good.
was coming into age for reading comic
Yeah.
books, and
Perennial top 5 on most
I have a
people's
lot of
list.
fondness for that
Yeah.
story. I mean, it has great art, with Jim Lee and everything, and I thought the story is a bit of like, let's cram like every fucking Batman villain into this, but it's enjoyable enough.
They do that in a lot of Batman stuff. They
do.
They try to cram a lot of villains.
And it's got one of the better Batman versus Superman fights. So yeah, I mean it's got a lot going for it. I don't think I care too much about getting all the other Hush material though.
Yeah, this is the stuff after the Hush stuff.
Yeah,
and I
like
think
that first the Hush story itself is pretty solid. I think it holds up pretty well. But I don't know that I'd go out of my way, and I especially wouldn't pay $150
exactly
to get like all the other Hush material.
That's the point. I wouldn't pay $150 for the other Hush stuff. The main
it would look good on a shelf.
Hush stuff,
it would look great on a bookshelf. Danger Street hits issue number 11. Tom King's current book. He's got 2. He's got Wonder Woman as well. Wonder Woman, I would say, is much better. Danger Street's kind of its own thing, though. Detective Comics 1077. Fables hits issue 162. The saga is yet to be known. There is a rumor going around from the Thought Balloon or Word Balloon, convention or whatever they had, that the Vertigo line might be coming back. It would just be like DC to bring back the Vertigo line just to put out more Fables written by whoever the fuck they choose, because they want to be dicks about all the beef, that got cooked.
Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of politics going around with the publisher politics, I guess I should specify.
It makes perfect sense. I mean, if you don't want like any continuity established towards your specific brand, and even though you have like this mature our adult brand going on.
Yeah.
You just stick it over there.
Well,
It's
that's the thing,
Yeah.
though. They've
Disney did
basically
that
been
with
using
Tombstone.
Black Label for that.
Right.
They
Right.
basically they already have been using Black Label for all the quote unquote adult oriented things, but also just
Yeah.
shit that they don't want to be in continuity. So it seems
Yeah.
kind of redundant to do that and Vertigo, unless they're going to
Well,
stop.
they're
Doing
also
Black
bringing
Label.
back
I don't know.
Elseworlds, the Elseworlds line.
Yeah.
So it feels like Elseworlds should also be like on Black Label, and because I remember that being the plan for Black Label, like everything that wasn't in continuity, all of it, even if eventually it may pop into continuity in one way, form, or fashion, or whatever. But that's what Black Label was supposed to be,
Exactly.
and then they
That's
dropped
what
that. You know?
that's what the Black Label is for. That's what
Yeah.
Vertigo is for. It's for this alternate stuff that's not part of the continuity, but
Or not
might
even part
be,
of
and it's a little
DC,
bit more
really.
mature.
Yeah, and not even part of DC, really. You know, like it would be like Star Wars has its own thing. Over at Marvel, they have their own thing for the 20th century stuff with the Planet of the Apes and shit. So it feels kind of like they're doing that, but I don't, I don't know, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. But
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah.
yeah. But that's the end of that book. Green Lantern #5. This has been okay. You know, I'm good
Yeah.
with this. So far,
It's
so
been
good.
really mid.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's fine. I mean,
Moving
I
on.
enjoy.
Justice is yeah.
I enjoy this better than a lot of the other Green Lantern stuff that's coming out right now. My personal favorite
Yeah.
Lantern is Kyle Rayner, so I'm not getting that anytime soon. So this is
No.
okay.
No. Justice Society of America hits issue number 7 of 12. It feels like this book has been just going on forever. I don't know. I always like, oh, I need to catch up on this, and I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time. You know, there's still 5 months left for the damn book. But anyway, a big one that I am really looking forward to is Outsiders #1. Okay, this seems wild,
Kyla
dude.
Kane,
Okay,
Batwoman.
it's Lansing and Kelly, first of all, Colin Kelly and
Well,
Jackson
that's fun.
Lansing.
Yeah, that's already
You
got
know,
me interested.
Yeah, exactly. So Batman protects Gotham. Batman Inc. protects the rest of the world. But what of the unknown world? What of the ancient evils and hidden tombs and science magic-y shit like that? Luke Fox uses his fortune to launch a new organization dedicating to shining a light into the world's darkest corners. And he gets Batwoman, Kate Kane, for his first member of this team. So, yeah, this looks rad, dude. I mean,
this is
that's
rad as
it.
hell.
Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be fun as shit. And Kelly and Lansing are on a fucking roll. They cannot stop putting out good shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Man, the year they've had from fucking Captain America all the way through Star Trek into Guardians. I mean, man, they are just killing it this year. So yeah, I'm on this for sure. Taylor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
the Hive Mind doing it is
Thought you
already
dropped out
enough
for a
to
second.
pique my interest. No, just letting you guys talk. Sorry, trying to be polite over here.
No worries.
No, it's fine.
But,
No, stop. Quit. Why would we start that
No,
shit
talk
now?
over us, Taylor. Fine. Yeah, but
But
yeah,
nah, yeah, I'm down with this. Yeah,
this is gonna
looks
be
cool.
this is gonna be the great first issue. I can already tell. You already got great writers, great artists working on this.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah,
I also
this
can't
is
remember
an
the last time
immediate pickup.
Batwoman had her own book, so that should be fun.
Yeah, it has been a while.
I
since
guess
we
she's
had
like
her
the
book.
head of a team book, but still.
Yeah, no, it counts. And another #1 that I'm probably see Taylor picking up, Speed Force #1 of 6. It's Wally West and Avery Ho. The young speeders have been Teen Titans, Justice Leaguers, and above
Well, it's
all
not
members of the
Wally
Flash
West;
family.
it's Wallace.
And they're just gonna
West.
go. Oh, my bad. That's right, Wallace. Sorry,
Yeah,
Wallace
it's
West.
not Wally. It's Wallace.
It's complicated over there in the Flash
Basically,
family.
this
dude.
is CW Wally. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
it's complicated over there.
There's
So
a lot
this is
of
a
different
spin-off.
timelines going on.
Yeah, Jarrett Williams is doing the writing. He did a Super Pro KO and Rick and Morty, and then Danielle DiNicola is doing the art. Awesome team there, but yeah, probably not for me. Probably one of those like all ages sort of reads.
Yeah, it's gonna be
But
more
it's
for the
hard. You never
kids.
know. You never know when you're gonna see something awesome.
But
Superman
it's
lost
still,
his issue.
still
Go ahead.
Wally. It's still Wally.
No, it's Wallace. I thought
It
it was Wallace.
explicitly is not. These are two very different characters.
Yeah, Flash
Yeah.
Family's complicated, dude. It is. I don't.
Alternate
It's hard to
timeline
follow
Wallace.
Superman too.
No,
It's
he's
hard to
in
follow
continuity.
Superman.
They just both are called. They both have the name Wallace.
Yeah, and one goes by Wally. I know
Yeah.
it's wild, dude. Superman Lost, it's issue 8. Vigil wraps up with issue number 6. I kind of fell off that book, even though Ram
I fell
V
off.
is, you know,
I love Ram V,
Wesley
but
Dodds.
the first issue
Yeah, go
didn't
ahead.
grab me, you know?
Yeah, and there's too many choices on the shelves. I mean, look at this week DC is having. We haven't even gotten to Marvel. Wesley Dodds, The Sandman number 2. Great first issue there. I'm looking forward to that one a lot. And yeah, I guess that's it, man. Wildcats number 12, and then Teen Titans number 5 with that World's Finest stuff going on. That's of 6, so that's almost over. So yeah, huge week, you know, over at DC. But moving on to Marvel, it's an even bigger week.
Yeah, because you have
they're
Alien
doing
right
another
there,
Alien
right at the
book.
top.
Yeah, this time with Declan Shalvey and Andrea Braccardo. I mean, it's an Alien book. What do you need to say? It's corporations, it's Space Marines, it's citizens, it's I mean, it's
this is gonna be
it's Alien.
Oh, isolation horror. Give it to me. Oh,
Yeah,
I
right.
like it already.
Right. Oh man, that is a dope cover. I hope it comes up. Yeah, check this cover out.
Oh,
Ian
it's in.
Bertram doing this
Oh, I like
wildly
that
imaginative cover. That's nice.
That's
That
a
is
fun cover.
rad, dude. Yeah,
That's the last
fun
thing
as
you
hell.
see
That's
before you die.
cool.
Cover.
Before you die. Yep. Alpha Flight hits issue number 4. It's been good, but none of this pre-Fall of X stuff has been that great. Everything that was coming out before, all these little Fall of X miniseries, has still been great. X-Men Red, the one with the Council, and whatever, that's been great. The X-Force, Wolverine, all of that shit has been awesome. But these all little minis have just been, hit or miss a lot. Astonishing Iceman number 4, same thing. This one got Spider-Man, Amazing Friends back in town.
Yeah.
Black Panther. Yeah, I'm just not on board with any of these, man. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Black Panther number 6 has been a great series. I'm still, reading that when I can. Blade number 5, Elena Casagrande and Brian Hill.
This is by far one of the best Marvel series right now.
It is. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, look at that werewolf, dead werewolf, Doctor Strange, and Blade. Is that Blade? I don't know who it is. Anyway, a bunch of dead mugs. Oh, loving that. Great art by Casagrande in this too. Jesus, man, she's.
I mean, the artwork and the writing on this is just top notch.
Yeah, dude, it's really good. And I think Brian Hill is getting that Ultimate Black Panther book, in a couple months. So he's doing it. He's winning. Children of the Vault, issue number 4. Again, all of the X books in the same week. It's almost like they're daring us, not to not pick them all up. I almost missed Capwolf and the Howling Commandos number 2. That has been great debut. I'm hoping for. Look at that cover. Holy crap, that is awesome, man. That's good.
That's a good cover. Yeah.
Oh, that's a Ryan Brown cover, just perfect. But yeah, Stephanie Phillips and Carlos Magno doing the interiors. The first issue was just cool as hell. I had a great time with this.
Yeah, it's a fun little like horror vignette type of thing.
Man,
with
that's
alternate
fun.
history, but
yeah. Children of the Vault again. Daredevil number 3. Salah Ahmed, Aaron Cooter. Love this cover too, man. It's a John Romita Jr. cover, but man, when he hits it like just right in the middle of the bullseye. He doesn't often hit it.
I actually couldn't tell that was him, but yeah, that's like really cool.
That's a nice
his
cover,
art looks great when it looks nothing like him.
Well, I didn't mean it like that, but
this
series has been I know, but this series has been outstanding. I mean, we say it a lot, but like Daredevil is a place where writers who have made a name for themselves go to kind of flex. It's a prestige book.
Yeah.
And now we get to see what the fuck Ben Urich's doing, fucking over Matt like this.
Yeah. And there's a couple characters like that. Wolverine is kind of like that. Daredevil definitely. Hulk in a way. Depending on who's doing him. Any writer they can do that. You can do a thing, but. I think you're right with Daredevil. He's really flexible. He's got all these angles that work.
Pound for
you don't
pound,
have to
Daredevil
include
has
anything.
Daredevil has probably had the most like amazing runs. Like Brewbreaker had an amazing run. Bendis had an amazing run.
Oh man,
Bendis' run was amazing.
Even Wade's run is tolerable. You know, I like it.
Wade's run's good. I like it a lot. But
I know a lot of people love it. It's not one of my favorites.
Zdarsky just finished a pretty good run.
Yeah. Yeah, Daredevil is a great character, and yeah, he's awesome. All right, Dark X-Men, another one of these X-Men books, hits issue number 4 of 5. Deadpool 7 Slaughters number 1. Rob Liefeld doing Deadpool again. Great Greg Capullo cover though. I mean, that's fantastic. But he's breaking a guy's neck with his legs like crisscross applesauce. That's so funny. But it is that, Rob Liefeld doing the interior, so you get what you get, But
Yeah.
Not me. They do have a lot of variant covers for this though. Fantastic Four number 13. This looks freaking incredible. Ryan North, Ben Coella.
If you don't want to get it based off of the cover, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh yeah, if you just don't see
Doom's
this cover
coming on in.
Yeah,
riding on in.
The team is in like an alternate dimension where everybody is dinosaurs, and then Dr. Doom gets involved. So he finds the Dr. Doom T-Rex, and they like team up to go save the Fantastic Four. I mean, look at this. I mean,
it's got Dr. Doom in it.
So,
you already sold me.
For me.
You already sold me, man.
You scratch my nose for me.
That would suck. Man. I mean, I'm assuming like Doom has like nose scratchers in his armor or something. But yeah, it would.
Oh yeah, he's got
some with an itchy nose.
Well, he's also always wearing a mask too, so it's hard to scratch your face anyway. But still, we digress. Look at that, freaking Dinosaur Avengers.
Now I will say the one thing that confuses me is that shouldn't Sue and Johnny's dinosaur counterparts be the same species since they're brother and sister?
They should be, yes.
I don't know how dinosaurs work. I don't know how dinosaurs work. Daredevil has picked up well. I thought Zdarsky was going to be hard to follow up. Yeah, Andrew in the chat talking about how good the Zdarsky run.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
Yeah, the new Ahmed run is it's good, dude. It's awesome. Yeah, and a lot of times, I don't know, I would feel intimidated coming off of, somebody else's like really good run of a book. I'd be like, oh, I don't know if I can,
There is always that worry that like even the editorial, right, is like, okay, well, we're not going to be able to like meet that. Let's just kind of do like a little placeholder run. But no, Saladin Ahmed has picked up the ball and run with it.
Yeah,
and he's off to a hell of a start. You occasionally get that where like you follow good with good,
Yeah, we're lucky, man, in that shit.
Here we go.
But yeah, Fantastic Four has been great. Issue 13 looks good. Ghost Rider number 20, Ben Percy. Stephen Paul Judd is doing a backup story in this, I believe. It was just teased today that next year we're getting a new Ghost Rider written by Benjamin Percy. Just in the same way we got like a new Punisher, last week. Yeah. So I'm anxious to see what happens there. Immortal Thor number 4 also comes out this week.
Yeah.
Marvel just throwing everything. Al Ute and Martin Coccolo. It's been outstanding so far. Storm's going to make an appearance in this. It's always a win when Storm comes in. I mean, talk about the kind of work Coccolo's doing. Look at that fucking panel. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's just
a
beautiful,
really
man.
Great 4 run we got going on here.
Yeah.
With the Immortal Thor. This is really great.
Oh man, it's just it has been just fantastic.
It has like a mythic feel to it.
Yeah. I mean, this is. I think we talked about this before, where this is more of like the old school Norse mythology, just like put into the comic book.
Yeah, I'm loving it, dude. It's been fantastic. Jean Grey issue 4. This wraps this series. Taylor's been enjoying it. I fell off kind of in issue 1.
It's which you can do in a minute.
I've been enjoying it enough to pick it up, but not enough to like recommend it.
Yeah. She can. What can she do in milliseconds before her heart stops? It's amazing.
I just got killed.
Just like in the white hot room, I guess, is what's really happening here. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so.
With Jean Grey, it's always weird. Just
Oh yeah, for sure. Red Goblin hits issue 10. Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy hits issue number 3. That's a mouthful. In this one, he is fighting that like dark Silver Surfer that came out of that one run, the Black Surfer. I think it was Donny Cates did that run. No, maybe that was Ahmed did that run. Maybe that was
It might have been
Ahmed.
Donny
Donny
Cates, and I don't remember. We were talking about picking up after big runs. Like Donny Cates came out,
Oh, dude.
swinging for the fences. He followed Jason Aaron's Thor run and Al Ewing's
Yeah.
Immortal Hulk run.
Yeah,
two of
with really
arguably
fun
the
takes on the
greatest
character.
takes on those characters ever.
Mhm.
Yeah, he did some really fun takes though. That Starship Hulk was fucking weird, but man, it worked really well, man.
The
I
Black
hope
Surfer
feel
seems
feel
more-
good, feel better soon, Donnie. We want you back. We want you back writing.
Yeah, Black Surfer seems more like a Donny Cates type thing. We might be correct.
Definitely does.
Well,
the
whatever.
hits just keep on coming. Spine tingling Spider-Man #2, another Ahmed book. Juan Ferreira.
I was surprised by how much I liked that first one. It had some
This is
great creepy
very
imagery.
good horror Spider-Man.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
this
very
kind
good
of
horror
a feel
under
for
the
me.
bed with the bodies.
This is one of those things where I almost
Right.
didn't give it a second look, but I'm so glad that I did. I mean, that fucking conductor there, it's like skin
creepy,
mask.
dude.
Yeah, it's a real creep show in this book.
Yeah, this is
Creepy as hell. Yeah.
very good.
Fun ass book, man. Dark Droids hits issue #4. I've been really enjoying this Charles Soule book. It's basically like an infection, The writing team on Rebirth is good. The art, not so much. Yeah, agreed, Andrew, in the chat. Yeah, the art feels almost throwback to me, but it's like a modern take on throwback, which is in like why bother? Just do it one way or the other.
For the
but yeah, Dark Droids is like a zombie thing. Oh, what?
Dark Droids. The Dark Droids has been kind of hit and miss for me. I enjoy some of it. I don't enjoy parts of it. I think it's more of like tie-in stuff.
There's like 500 of these fucking books coming out. So
I think it's more the tie-in stuff that's been dragging me down. Besides,
just by volume, some of them are going to be good and some of them are going to be bad. That's just like the law of averages at this point.
The law of events. Yeah, Civil War. The Civil War event, the first Civil War event had way more hits than misses. But then, like, even Hickman's Secret Wars, there was some garbage fucking tie-ins for that, But again, it's all hit or miss. But
the only thing for me right now is like the Darth Vader stuff and like the Dark Droids main continuity, and that's about it.
I'm reading the D Squad book where R2-D2 is in charge of like a posse of droids, a team of droids. It's fucking great.
The D Squad is the least palatable for this series as a whole, but all the rest of it's kind of like eh.
Yeah, like I'm not reading anything else. I'm not reading the Dr. Aphra stuff. I'm not reading. I'm not even reading the Darth Vader book. Because it just got to be so fucking depressing, dude. I mean, it's supposed to be, but man, I can't.
I know it's supposed to be depressing, but at least I enjoy it.
No, you can. I mean, it's great. It sort of just fell off my radar. You know what I mean? Mandalorian season 2, #6. Return of the Jedi 40th anniversary covers. All right. Chris Sprouse has been doing covers for the Star Wars books, and he's actually been doing different scenes from Return of the Jedi, basically almost recreating the movie in a bunch of covers. If you remember, Lee Bermejo kind of did something like this with Batman over the course of a couple of years, and all those comic covers were collected, and then it was like a story. Well, that's what they're doing here, but obviously it's not an original story. It's based on, one of the coolest movies of all time, but yeah, that's cool, dude. That'd be fun to get,
Yeah,
that
this is going to be one of those things
where
and
$7 isn't a big ask for something like that.
And even when it's collected, it's going to be so much cooler. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it will be.
I'm honestly just relieved that they didn't try to charge like a full graphic novel price for, a cover collection.
Yeah. And I don't think it's all of the covers.
Oh.
I think there's more volume or more issues of this. Oh, no, it's only one issue. So yeah, that's a great ask. $7. This basically is the trade.
Yeah.
All those covers collected.
That's
cool.
It's
a short condensed version of Jedi.
The Return of the Jedi. Just covers. You just flip
that movie. Book. Yeah.
That's the whole entire movie. This in covers. No dialogue. That's it.
Yeah, man. again, the hits just keep on fucking coming. Peach Momoko doing writing and the art on a new Visions
God.
book over in the Star Wars line. And man, the
This
art is
is
just cool,
this is
dude.
not a part of any of the Visions that you've seen so far in the 2 seasons. This is a standalone
Yeah,
thing.
this is her own thing. Yeah.
This is her own thing. So this, I'm picking this up. All right, this is on my list.
Yeah, me too. I love Peach Momoko. I love her art. A lot of her writing I really dig too. I'm really anxious to see her write sort of outside of her comfort zone. That might not even be the right word, but she does use a lot of like Eastern tropes and storytelling and sort of twists it up
Well,
and puts a Marvel spin on it. And she can't really do that here, not really. So
when
I mean, we'll
when
see.
Star
I
Wars,
mean, honestly, just the art alone is probably going to make this worth picking up. But yeah, it would be cool to
Yeah.
see whatever story she's telling.
exactly. When
Yeah, Stan
Star Wars
Sakai's got a
Visions
variant cover too. That's cool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
when
Well, go ahead, Andy.
Star
I'm
Wars,
sorry. I keep interrupting you.
yeah, that's fine. That's all right. I don't care. When Star Wars Visions first started, and my wife asked me, it's like, well, so why is this all anime for? I was just like, hey, so here's the deal. Hidden Fortress is a Japanese film,
Yeah.
was the inspiration for Star Wars, and now it's Visions is like kind of like anime Japanese taking back Star Wars. So this is kind
Yeah.
of like full
That's
circle.
fun. Yeah, that's a fun spin on it for sure.
So I kind of put a spin on it, and she's like, "Oh, okay,"
Yeah.
and she enjoys Visions
Yeah.
where it's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I understand this now."
Did she watch the other animated shit too? You're lucky. If she does, my
She's
lady
only
won't touch
watched
that shit.
Visions right now.
Yeah, my lady
So
won't touch that Star Wars cartoons. Dan Slott, Mark Bagley back. Superior Spider-Man #1. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was enough
no
last time we had it. The art looks fucking amazing. Bagley's always just nailing
good
it.
art, yes, but no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's fine. It's been like 10 years, and they're going to revisit it. It's
I
fine.
know it's fine. It's because I just had my fill then. You know what I mean? I was good, and I mean, it's cool if there's that much of a fan base where they can bring it back. But yeah, it's just not for me. And then finally, Uncanny Avengers #4 of 5. Gary Duggan, Javier Garron. This has been brilliant. I think this last issue. Taylor was on our top 3 last time it came out, just because Captain America had a dope speech. We're gonna find out who Captain Krakoa is now. I think I've already spoiled it for everyone.
I mean,
but
surely
I would
it's
bet money
Hydra,
that
yeah.
I'm right. I would bet money that I'm right. So yeah, great book, fantastic. So
Yeah, this is gonna be the end of
man,
the Krakoan era.
Marvel and DC are
really great,
killing it this week, killing me.
Yeah, a lot of shit coming out.
Dynamite's got a Red Sonja issue, and they also have a Wheel of Time: The Great Hunt, which really popular book series. This is the comic adaptation of Robert Jordan's novels. Good idea, pretty good idea. Moving on to everything else. Yeah, we should just try to get through this because, well, no, we got time. A Haunted Girl #2 comes out. Stop me, Andy, if you see anything that you want me to talk about. Antarctica #5 over at Image. This has been pretty good. It's been okay.
It's been
I know Andy's really into that.
Antarctica has been decent. It unfortunately did hit that little period where it's like it was spinning its wheels because like, no, what should I do? But
it really did. Yeah, the main character was really like didn't know what to do, and then everyone was trying to show their ass, and it did drag a little bit for sure. Yeah. Arcade Kings #5 wraps that oversized series that I've heard a lot about, but I just can't get into it. Big Game #5, the Millerverse of Mark Millar. All together, I have read this issue. It's fucking fantastic, and it can only end in the most Mark Millar way. Just way over the top, stupid, shitty shenanigans, just like he does in every damn thing he's ever written.
This is the ultimate. If you didn't know you were a Mark Millar fan, you do know now.
You do now. Yeah. It's like Incredible Hulk, eating Wolverine in the end of Old Man Logan. It's like that. The ending.
I was specifically thinking about that when you mentioned like big endings, but all these years later, I'm not sure that would have worked. Like Wolverine just clawing his way out of Hulk's stomach.
Oh, that would have never worked.
I don't think
Oh,
it
that
would
would
kill
have
the
never.
Hulk. Yeah.
That would have never worked. No, that would have never worked, man. No. But in this, it makes sense. It's just like you kind of roll your eyes and you're like, oh my gosh. But it is Hit Girl who does who saves the day. And then Kick-Ass has just an amazingly cool moment in the Millerverse. But yeah, if you're a Millar fan, pick that shit up. It's dope. I didn't realize I was a big Millar fan until I read that shit.
So we got D&D Fortune Finder coming up here.
Yeah. What's worth mentioning here is Jim Zub is writing this. Jim Zub is also currently writing the so yeah, he's picking up another. I mean, he is the Cullen Bunn of adventure books, of fantasy adventure books.
So
it seems
this is going to be a good
genre
start.
You need. Yeah.
This is going to be a good start to an adventure book. If you like adventure, pick this up.
I think so too. Yeah, I'm definitely checking this out. I'm definitely checking that out for sure. Deviant #1, big oversized issue. James Tynion and Joshua Hickson.
Oh yeah, oversized.
Snow falls over Milwaukee. Yeah, Snow falls over Milwaukee in '72. A bloodstained Santa Claus commits unimaginable atrocities against young men. I think we talked about this on the Sunday night show at one point. I know you got an early copy of this, Andy. Have you had a chance to read it? One word review.
I've had a chance to read it. Yep.
One word review before you do your big spoiler review, non-spoiler review on the group page tomorrow.
I can't do one word, so I'm not gonna do one word. I'm gonna say 3 acts.
Oh, okay. That's a hyphenated word. We can hyphenate it. So yeah, again, go to outrightgeekery.com. Go there, look for the Facebook group, join up there. Andy's going to be reviewing that book.
You did my job for me. I was going to say, but however, if you want to learn
if you want
more about this comic book, head on over. You did my job for me. Thank you.
Of course. Door to Door, Night by Day, #7. Dutch is issue #0. This is like an Image comic book, kind of revisiting shit from back in the '90s, I think. I was never a big
early
fan
90s.
of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. But
it's like 92, 93, 94.
Yeah. Earth Divers is issue #12. That's been fun. Man, great cover here with the Liberty Bell. Like
Fish Files is coming up.
Yeah, Fish Flies is coming up. It looks it's so good. But yeah, Earth Divers 1776. That is just a great cover. If you didn't know, this is about Native Americans in a future post-apocalyptic world go back in time to try to change history. It never quite works out the right way.
No, it epically fails for them every single time.
Yeah, but this has been great, dude. Like they're infiltrating the founding fathers and shit, dude. It's rad. It's a lot of fun.
This is Earth Divers is a really good book.
Yeah. Fish Flies hits issue #3 of 6. Jeff Lemire doing writing and the art. It's just one of my favorite
Jeff
series
Lemire doing
so
Jeff Lemire stuff. Great. This is If you haven't picked this up right now, just immediately go back. If you can find the first issue, pick it up.
You're not going to be able to find it in trade. And this is why Taylor typically does not pick up Image books in single issues, but the first issue of this says, no, we're not trading these, pick them up in issues and be good,
When it gets in trade, pick it up, however.
I don't know if they're going to. Yeah, I don't think they're going to collect it.
They said they're not going to put it in a collection. That's the reason why I'm getting these.
Yeah. And who knows, down the road, there might be like, oh, here's, something huge, but it's going to be months, maybe years away.
Yeah, but people are going to be talking about this book. They will.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah,
this is a very good pickup.
Yeah.
Don't skip on it.
Don't skip it. Forge #6, also from Image. Geiger, Ground Zero, #1 of 2, Gary Frank and Jeff Johns going back to their nuclear irradiated superhero in a post-apocalyptic world. It's great. It's really cool. I mean, those are two of the best in the business. I don't give a shit what you say. A lot of people don't like a lot of these the things that happen around the writer of this book, but I don't give a shit. He's awesome, dude. He's great. We get a double shot of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. We get the #1 reprint for the facsimile. That's cool.
Yep.
That's cool. That's really fun. But we also get 301. We've been patiently waiting for this issue for a while. I'm not a really big A Real American Hero guy. I'm just not. I was into it when I was first into comics. Like that's what I kind of broke my teeth on, were Transformers and G.I. Joe comics. But then I moved into other stuff. It changed, publishers, and then I got out of comics for a little while. And when I got back in, I had missed 2 or 3 dozen issues. So I was just like, meh, and I never got back into it. This might get me back into it. I'm going to pick it up and see if you can enjoy it without having read 300 plus issues. You know what I'm saying?
I do gotta say though, I'm not sure which Joe that is up there in the foreground. That is a goofy ass face they're giving.
Yeah, that is actually Roadblock, but yeah, that is a goofy ass war cry sort of face he's making.
So
yes,
I am hoping that
I can actually name every character on this. Just FYI.
I'm hoping.
Is that Storm Shadow with the Joes?
That is Storm Shadow. He is on the Joes. He's been on the Joes for I think 150 issues for a while.
Yep.
Oh, show us what I know.
Yeah, that's my favorite Joe, right in the middle, cover girl. There's my favorite, absolute favorite. In the comics, in the storytelling. At least, again, I have read other Joe comics, just not A Real American Hero. But yeah, I'm down with this, man. This looks cool.
This is gonna be like because Skybound has picked up the rights now for G.I. Joe and Transformers.
The license, yeah.
The licenses. So hopefully this is gonna be up there with Transformers. Transformers has been really good.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not part of the Energon universe. They're not doing anything there. It's just going to continue the Hama story. But yeah, I think it's going to be good, dude. I think it's going to be
It's going to be soon, though.
We got a preview. We got a preview. Look how throwback that art looks. You know what I mean?
Man,
they're still writing comics from the 80s.
Artwork.
Yeah, dude. So I'm going to give it a try. And it says a new era starts here. And one Joe won't survive. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely picking this up. It's probably going to be fucking cover girl.
It's probably going to be Deadlock. Deadlock's going to die.
Yeah, right. Look, Televiper. Oh, my gosh. Dr. Mindbender. Man, this looks rad, dude. Okay, enough of that. God Fell hits issue #5. Godzilla Rivals, which is like the IDW, just collecting older stories.
This is a collection.
A lot of Mecha Godzilla stuff. What else we got, man? A lot of small press this week. A whole lot of, small press. Oh, Philadelphia hits issue #31. This is like crossing over with Spawn in weird, cool ways. Yeah, it's almost hard to believe that they were able to cross it over as well as they did. But yeah, really cool. Lego Space 1978 to 1992 is basically just a coffee table book full of the pictures of the box art from old Lego sets. I think that's rad. I think that's just a really cool thing. If you're into Lego, it's cool that they're making.
That could be a nice, coffee table book or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Or in your collectibles room. You know what I mean? Where you have all your Lego sets and shit. I don't know. But yeah, that's really cool. What else we got here? Monster Fan Club, issue #1. That's a really small press book, but it looks pretty fun. Oddly. Yeah. Yep, this is James Tynion on Dark Horse. It has actually released all the issues already digitally. It was one of those digital first things, but it is doing very well in the direct market, and it's just a real quirky, fun sort of book. It's really cool, dude.
So the whole entire premise of this book is if you like it, it's Dr. Frankenstein, but not being a total jackass, and more being like a relatable character and not doing things that make him a
terrible things
fucking monster.
Yeah It's sort of that. That's like kind of the premise of the whole book. What if the monsters weren't monsters? What if they were kind of cool? I don't know. It's good. Operation Sunshine #2. Yeah, Operation Sunshine #2 continues that. It's Near Dark meets Ocean's 11. First issue was pretty good. Had a little bit of first issue syndrome, but I'm definitely going to pick up issue 2. Radiant Black hits issue 26. Project Cryptid issue 3. The Rocketeer book is issue number 4. It's called Den of Thieves. It's been pretty good. I'm a Rocketeer fan.
It's been decent.
They're redoing that movie. They're going to reboot it with an ex-Tuskegee airman taking the role as the Rocketeer, and I think that's a really fucking cool idea.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going straight to Disney Plus, but I haven't heard confirmation on that yet. Rumpus Room number 3 over at AWA has just been fantastic. It's about a rich prick who kidnaps people and uses their bodies to make a skin cream that, you know, keeps them young. Yeah, dude, it's a fantastic book. Scrapper hits issue number 5 of 6. Post-apocalyptic smart dog who's a hero. I make it sound stupid, but it's really cool. Yeah, it's really cool. Something Epic hits issue number 7. One of the best drawn books of the year, hands down. Simon Kudransky just is an amazing artist, dude. Just so damn
this
good.
Is good art book.
Yeah, the story's a little up there. You know, it's all about the artists with their imagination, like making tulpas almost where their ideas come true. Yeah, it's wild, dude. It's
the story's a little bit wild, but the artwork is point on.
Yeah. Star Trek Defiant, hardcover, volume 1. Great thing to have in your collection if you're a Star Trek fan. The Star Trek books have never been this good. I think that's it. We get Siphon, volume 2, number 1 over at Image. If you're a fan of that series, they're doing it again. Get it. It was good.
Yeah, besides the penultimate issue of The Call, I don't think I have anything else.
The Call has
on my
been good.
list.
Yeah, The Call has actually been really, really good. But and this is the book I've been waiting to talk about the whole fucking show. I think I might. It's an IDW book. I know Taylor likes to trade weight for the collections, but it's John Ridley with Stefano Raphael. That was the team who did the Gotham City PD, The Blue Wall book. That was fan-fucking-tastic.
That was really good. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and this
for me,
is a. Go ahead.
The asking price is a little too high.
No, it's a double size. It's a double size issue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But 37 years ago, Earth was secretly invaded by an alien force known as the Devolution, and they have been shaping the direction of humanity ever since. So the Devolution has 13 ministries. The Ministry of Compliance is the most feared of all the ministries, and it makes sure that all the other ministries stay in line and remain focused on the mission of these aliens, okay, who are trying to
give this a look then.
Yeah. As it appears, the ministry's mission is on the verge of being completed and Earth will be assimilated. Things begin to go terribly wrong and a conspiracy among the ministries breaks out. It feels like it's a little like investigative because our main character is trying to figure out exactly what's going on. But I mean, I'm all over a book, especially written by John Ridley, teaming up with someone who he knows how they work. And this seems like it's right up my alley. You know, it's deep sci-fi with all of this other meaning about those who are actually in charge and manipulating society and shit like that. So yeah, dude, I'm all over this book. Cannot wait on that. And it's getting a shit ton of variant covers. But yeah, I don't think there's anything left for me either. Prism hits issue 2, Time Before Time 29. We always mention The Walking Dead because it wouldn't be a week at Image without Kirkman. But yeah, that's it, man. I mean, it's a huge ass week. Marvel and DC are throwing a lot of stuff at us.
There's a lot of ass.
I mean, the smaller press has just a shit ton of books, man. Taylor, what stands out the most?
Outsiders looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. That's a premiere issue with a character we haven't seen in a while, so that should be fun. We've also got some old reliables like Ben Percy on Ghost Rider, and Uncanny Avengers has been one of the better X tie-ins lately.
Oh, it has. Exactly. It has.
So yeah, I guess those are the ones I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, Deviant looks freaking cool with the Santa Claus murdering thing.
Yeah.
Fish Flies, of course. The new Geiger book, man. G.I. Joe. But really, it's all about that Ridley book, dude. You know, Ministry of Compliance.
Yeah.
Sounds
like
a lot
such
of
a big
fucking
apps
blast
this week.
Yeah, a lot of big books. So I felt like I've been talking for fucking ever. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're done. We really appreciate you hanging out. Go check out the Bullies. They do a show almost like ours, but a little bit better. They talk about more than just comics, movies, TV, games, all that shit. As mentioned earlier, go to outrightgeekery.com. We got links to everything the bullies got going on and everything that we do. All the audios, videos, socials, all that good shit. Make sure you come back Sunday. We're going to talk about all of these books and more stuff on our Sunday night show. Yeah, I think that's it. Again, thanks for hanging out for everybody, but most of all, thanks to these guys for hanging out with this guy.
Good times.
Oh, and go to the group. No bullying. We're going to
I
do
was
it
waiting for it.
again.
I was waiting for it.
We're going to do it again next time.
Same geek time, same geek channel.
It's like it gives you the opening.
I was waiting for a longer, like,